That's horrible.
It's definitely not something we would usually eat. But give it a go.
No,
See how
I
you
don't
like
think
it.
I want to. I don't think I want to.
You've got it now. You've got it now.
I feel like I want
You've
to
got no.
thought of
Go.
I don't even know what to
Try
do.
it.
Whoa.
Whoa. Good morning.
Good morning from Beijing.
From Beijing. Today we are going to do some exploring. We've got a few tours booked over the next couple of days, but today is just a bit of an exploring day. So we're going to go check out the local alleyways, or as they're better known as hutongs. We are heading to the area of the Drum Tower, and there's lots and lots of little hutongs over there that we can explore. These are significant because they represent a big part of the Chinese culture. This is how a lot of their streets used to look, and a lot of these hutongs have remained the same. So it'd be really cool to see. Okay, not sure what this is,
Breakfast is served.
but that word there on Google Translate translates to doornail or meatloaf. So I'll just give it a go.
Oh, it's like a pie.
Mm.
Is that good?
That's really good. Yeah, I thought it was juicy. I did warn her. Good though, right? Did you get it through your hair?
I'm not sure.
Oh my god, it's all over your mouth.
No, I need a tissue.
Do you know how to eat, dude? Anyway, that's great. Really good.
Yes. Breakfast. It's candy, fruit.
How's your diabetes on a stick?
I haven't eaten any fruit yet, just sugar. Good. Diabetes is good.
Diabetes is not good. What's quite unique about this, as Cass eats that in the background, what's quite unique about these streets, these hutongs, is that these are still residential areas. People still live here. It's still, you know, the way they live. So the fact that it's open to tourism and the public like this as freely as it is really, really unique. There's a concept that's similar to this in South Korea, but it's, you know, really, really strict and got to keep noise down and everything like that. But this is completely open and very noisy and lots of people.
This is a tomato. Yes, it's a fruit, but I'm not sure I want to eat it with candied sugar. So this one's going in the bin.
I reckon they ran out of strawberries and they just whacked a tomato on it.
Just pretend like you bite into it, think it's a strawberry and it's a tomato. Gonna pass, sorry.
So not sure how popular this opinion will be with the Chinese locals. However, I think the best coffee and the cheapest coffee here in China is from a franchise called Luckin Coffee. It is so bloody cheap and it's nice.
Good.
Yes.
It's so clever. I put tape over it so it doesn't leak. The promo of Tom and Jerry. We've just arrived at a station near the Forbidden City, and as we're coming out of the train, there's massive lines, and I think we actually have to go through a security check to actually exit the train station or the subway station.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy.
Their face scanned.
Yeah.
I think. I can't see yet, but
Yeah, it's a bit next level.
hectic.
The line is massive as well. Police standing by.
Yeah.
Strange. Okay. Oh, that was weird. You're basically just walking through and it scans your face instantly and then you just walk off. Alright, this is probably next level. No idea what's going on. We just tried to get through the right way we're meant to be going, got stopped, got told to turn around. On both sides of the road, there's lines. Is this all for the Forbidden City?
I think it is. Well, tickets sell out days in advance, so we had to book this ticket to get in days ago. So maybe it's people lining up to get in.
Absolutely crazy.
Yeesh.
There's thousands of people here.
Control.
This is next level.
So we were going the right way, but maps doesn't say this. It's just so controlled and blocked off that they literally tunnel you.
We were just ushered into like any direction. And then we started walking like on the part of the road and a cop was like, no, 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 this way, trying to send us back the opposite way.
You have to, so we were going to exit. I guess we're in the Forbidden City now, like in part of it, the outside of it. To exit this area, you have to have our passport scanned.
Because I'm pretty sure any attraction you see, any temple, anything like that, all the registration is done on your passport.
Yeah.
So that's why you've got to present your passport, get it scanned, basically so they can just track you and see where you've explored around China.
Imagine being a spy in this country. Ooh.
Not saying we will China.
No. Just saying, like.
It is so busy. I guess this is one of the biggest things to do here in Beijing. Is go to the Forbidden City.
Oh, it is. This is like the center of Beijing.
One thing that's next level about China is their security. There's stuff like that everywhere, all through the cities.
Not even through the cities, it was at the Great Wall of China and just like street.
Of course it's there, but like it's next level. We complain that there's a couple cameras on an intersection in Adelaide. I cannot believe how many people are here. It is so busy, and I don't even know if this is peak time to come or even peak season to come. All right, well, sorry, I got a little bit nervous. Everyone was staring at me. Anyway, so what happens is, well, what we did is we pre-booked our tickets online. It's such a faster process, and then you have to line up and get those tickets registered to your passport number, and then you use your passport as like your ticket. So everywhere you'll go, you'll scan your passport, and then your ticket number will be registered to your passport number. So it makes sense, the service, but it's definitely a need to know. So make sure you buy your tickets and re-register your tickets at least the day before. Okay, so now you have to go through a security check, get your bags checked, go through a scanner, make sure you're not bringing anything into the Forbidden City that you're not meant to. Man, what a process to get in. I didn't have a bag, so I could just walk on through. Cass had to get her bag checked. So as I walked on through, they checked the camera. Because it's on like an extendable tripod, they were like, weapon? And I was like, no, it's a tripod. It's attached to the camera. And then like they told me to go to it, see another guard, and she inspected it. She's like, weapon? I was like, no, it's camera. Oh, okay. And then, oh my God, man. Absolutely crazy, intense security here. It's next level. So the construction of the Forbidden City dates back to 1406. And it was a place that housed 24, I believe, emperors during the Ming and Qing dynasty, I believe. I'll put the names here. Ming and Qing dynasty. However, the Imperial Palace has something like 8,700 plus rooms and is roughly 720,000 meters squared. What? Tell me why 24 people need that much room?
It's the world's largest imperial palace.
It's absolutely huge, man.
But it's absolutely stunning. The detail is beautiful.
We've explored this much. I think we're only in like the foyer area.
The foyer.
But also got its name Forbidden City because during the time no one was allowed in this imperial palace except for those 24 people, the immediate family, the workers obviously. But if you were caught in here, it is
immediate execution.
Immediate execution. What a highly protected place. I get it now, but I mean, far out. Look how far it goes.
Apparently,
wow.
Apparently there's massive amounts of betrayals over the years. So maybe that has something to do with the hauntings of this place.
Right.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, another fun fact. China's just crazy. So the Forbidden City...
That's the fun fact. China is crazy.
No, the Forbidden City is also visible from space. Well, man.
Just put that into perspective of how big it is. It's absolutely massive.
It's what,
720,000 square meters.
Gonna get steps up today.
taking photos of the Imperial Palace. Oh my god. Imagine if this thing was real back in the day. That's a dragon with a turtle shell. What the? You reckon that existed back in the day?
Yes.
You're probably wondering, how long did it take to build something like this? It's surprisingly not as long as I thought. It took 16 years, I believe. No, sorry, I'm wrong. 14 years to build this whole complex. And there's roughly 980 buildings in this complex. And it took, from what we know, over 1 million workers to construct this. But the color contrast and the detail and the trimmings
I can't imagine what this would be like when it was just finished, like in its prime.
Right.
Bright. No, it's beautiful. I don't know how much work they've had to do to sort of maintain the colouring and...
Yeah. Stunning place. So the Forbidden City can see up to 80,000 visitors per day. I feel like there's that many people here now. So many people.
If you come to Beijing, it is a must that you come to the Forbidden City, but in saying that, you must book tickets in advance. Okay, I'm talking days in advance, especially if you want the time slot of your choice. Morning would be ideal, but you're never going to have this place to yourself. Even if you get here early, it's just going to be so many people, unless maybe you got here literally hours before the opening and you were like one of the first in, but it would just be flooded with people within moments. So expect there to be thousands and thousands of humans while you're here, and try and appreciate it for what it is, even though like there's just so many people here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the tips that we can give you. For foreigners, you need your passport everywhere you go, so make sure you bring it. If you can purchase tickets online and pay for it, do that. If not, what we had to do is that we purchased a ticket, so we got a confirmation for it, but then we had to rock up and then go collect our tickets, but they just put them onto your passport, and we just paid for it then.
Yeah.
But what that did is it secured us 2 tickets, because they have limited amount of tickets per day. Otherwise you can't just rock up on the day and purchase your tickets.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the 2 ways to do it. Obviously, if you do what we did, you can't just go straight in. You have to line up to then go pay for your ticket and then line up to actually get in.
Yeah.
But we had trouble paying for it, and we booked it 2 days beforehand, which is our mistake. We didn't realize, but that's the biggest tips for coming here.
Yeah. You can also, when you get here, you can also purchase an audio guided tour. There's lots of them going around. You can just join in with a group. They give you a little earpiece, and you can listen to what your guide is telling you about all the different palaces that are here. Like I said before, there's 980 buildings. I don't know if they're all palaces, but they'll definitely take you along the tour and you know, give you some information about what these particular buildings are.
Or of course you could pre-book a tour and
you
go
could
through in a tour as well.
Yeah.
Expect there to be a lot of pushing and shoving.
Expect that anyway if you come to China.
You'll never get a photo without a human in it.
We're now in the Imperial Garden. I didn't realize this place had a garden, but there's cool statues like that. Alright, leaving the Forbidden City.
Leaving the sea of people.
It's so busy. If you don't like crowds, don't go to the Forbidden City.
Don't come to China.
Don't come to China. Really, really cool place. Happy we experienced it. But I think if we were to go again, I would steer away from the crowd. Like, don't just follow the crowd, and don't get lost in thinking that you need to advance forward the whole time, because there's buildings to the left and to the right. So
you could literally spend all day in there looking at every single palace.
Yeah, definitely.
There's also other areas you can pay to get in to see as well.
Anyway, we're leaving now. We're going to get some food. It's 1 p.m. here in China, and haven't eaten anything. It's so easy to just get wrapped up and excited about what you're doing for the day. You just forget about food. We've had 1 coffee. By this time, usually we've had at least 2. So we're on the hunt for some food. China is hard to look for Western food. Chinese food is amazing, don't get me wrong. But sometimes we just crave like a sandwich, or at the moment, last couple of days, we're like bacon and eggs would be nice. You can't find it anywhere. So
We have
arrived. Qianmen Street. So this street is meant. So this street is meant to be like a bit of a shopping street. Unfortunately, one of our last days here exploring Beijing. So trying to get into the things that would kick ourselves if we didn't see. But this street is meant to be really, really nice to see and nice to walk down. So what a great spot. Okay, so we're walking down this street and we saw a line. So we got in it. And it's like a roast duck roll, which I'm really, really looking forward to trying. And then there's this. Which is basically a bowl of tripe with herbs and spices and seasonings and stuff. Now, if you know what tripe is, welcome, have a try.
I don't think I want to because I know that tripe's not something good that we usually eat.
It's definitely not something we would usually eat, but give it a go, see how you like it.
I don't think I want to.
You've got it now. You've got it now.
I feel like I want
You've got no.
Sort of, I don't even know what to
try it.
Hang on, I can't separate the tongs.
Are they tongs?
It's fine. I don't like it.
You don't like it? What does it taste like?
I don't know what it tastes like.
Do you want to try the meat? Do you want me to tell you what it is?
No. Wait till I finish this mouthful.
Okay. You've finished your mouthful? Do you want me to tell you what it is?
What is it?
It's stomach lining of multiple animals.
I'm so glad that I didn't eat that.
So it's stomach lining of like pig and cow and stuff.
All the bloody restaurants here is tripe. Tripe. I don't want tripe. I gave it away to some man that was already eating a bucket. So you got two.
I don't know why, but China just seems to be the hardest country so far to find a little patch flag. Probably looking in all of the wrong places, but all the countries.
Souvenir shops, though.
Yeah, all of the countries you've been to so far, they've been actually relatively easy to find. But here, different story. If you know where to get them, leave a comment below. So we've been seeing this ice cream everywhere. And CJ finally decided to cave and buy some. But we have no idea what flavor it is. It doesn't translate well. So she's smelling it.
It smells funky. Oh, that's horrible. I can't eat that. Ew. I don't want it. I want to take it back.
What does it taste like?
Oh.
What does it taste like?
What I imagine tripe would taste like.
It's tripe ice cream. You want it? Oh wow!
I want it.
CJ's on fire, picking things that she doesn't like.
I know what I don't like in China. This is where I'm going. Done. Just having coffee for the rest of the time that I'm here.
What happened?
They're not even open yet. It's a new store. They're not selling coffee.
Oh.
Today's a great day, but in regards to food, average.
I've had good food.
I didn't like what you had.
Oh man.
Alright, so public toilets are next level here.
Certainly public.
So there's squat toilets everywhere. Like it's rare to find an actual sitting toilet, even in restaurants and stuff. But we just had to go and we just found this little alley, so we were like, sweet, let's go down here. There's probably no lineup. And the reason there's probably no lineup is because they're all just open cubicles. So there was like, there was about seven squatty toilets in the females, and only some toilets had just a little metal barricade, but it was all open, so like you could, it's just open, and then there's one toilet in there, which as soon as you walk in the entry, it's just as you look at it. And then yeah, I was joined with another human, wow, peeing. And then he had to go and he just wanted to do a pee. And what did you find?
As soon as I walked in there,
presented
with an old Chinese man taking a shit,
just
looking at me.
just squatting there like it's...
So I did what anyone would do and walk out.
This is why Google Translate is your best friend here in China. If you didn't have it, you would have no idea where to go, because nothing is in English. Not that we expect it to be, but most countries we've been to will have their foreign language and then English underneath it. That's pretty common everywhere we've been, but not so much here in China. That ice cream that I did not like is a Michelin star. Actually, you know what? I don't think it's Michelin star. It just says Michelin. It's just got the tire man. So I think it's just fooling everyone. It tastes like rotten meat or rotten vegetables. It's awful.
All right, we're off back to the accommodation now.
Get chilly.
It's getting bloody cold, but we've got some things to do. We've got to do another load of washing to do. Boring. And then we have to get ready for our flight tomorrow, because we are leaving Beijing and we're going to an area or another city that we can't pronounce. We pronounce it as Chongqing, but every local that we've said we're going to Chongqing has no idea what we're talking. And then we show them, they were like, oh yeah, and it says something completely different.
Can't even pronounce.
So
also,
we're going there.
I think they forgot to put the coffee in my...
Oh yeah, yeah. It just tastes like...
my milk.
Mine just tastes like coconut milk.
Oh. Just wanted the coffee there.
And then we've got to pack our bags and do all the fun stuff, because we fly at 1400. So yeah, anyway, it's been a great day, other than Cass unsuccessfully trying foods.
And I just spilled milk on you.
You what?
It just, look, it just...
This jacket has had enough milk
It just
on it.
leaked out. Look at my hand. Look at my hand.
Seriously. Anyway guys, see you tomorrow.